And we're live. Good morning, everybody. Thank you for joining us, and welcome to Takedown Time in the Region. Built by Union Carpenters on the Region Sports Network, we come to you today live on Facebook, YouTube, regionsports.com, and the IHSAA Champions Network from Gamebridge Fieldhouse, as the Region Sports Networks presents coverage of the 2025 Boys Wrestling Indiana State Finals. I'm Danny Bell, and I'll have the play-by-play for today's action. And we've got, right off the bat, we're clearing the mats right now. We're about to get right into it. Our matches today are going to be insane. Our second round matches for most of these are just hammer after hammer after hammer. You guys are going to really like today. It's going to be full of multiple sessions, multiple suits, flashy individuals everywhere. Our weather today from our Economy Electric Heating and Cooling, our forecast is around 13 degrees right now. It's going to be around 19 to 20 today. And it should get down. We aren't going to have too much precipitation. Everybody's trip back home should be safe. We're getting underway right now, and we're going to guarantee to have a 100% chance of spandex. Ain't that right, Zach? All right. And keeping you cool in the summer and cozy in the winter with a 24/7 emergency service. Comfort isn't far away. Visit them on the web at forjobdoneright.com. And that's a game night forecast brought to you by Economy Heating, Electric, and Cooling. And join the Bricklayers Local 4 and start building your career today. Visit baclocal4.org to find out more. At baclocal4 Indiana/Kentucky. You'll develop skills that will last a lifetime. For more information, visit baclocal4.org. Right off the bat, we've got Sam Westfall taking on Case Bridge. Bridge up 3-0. Quick takedown. Cruz Huerta with Trayvon ducking on mat 1. Westfall on bottom. Oh, the Ramos step over by ducking. That was slick. Cruz on the bottom right now getting cross-faced. Westfall on the bottom as well with a tight waist and half on him. I'm going to try to go back and forth on it. 45 seconds left in the Westfall Bridge first period. Minute left in the ducking Cruz. Cruz down 3-0. Bridge up 3-0 on Westfall. Cruz about to go out of bounds. We're going to get a restart here. Cruz is going to be on bottom, ducking on top. Cruz set. Bottom man set, top man cover. Ducking covers from the right. It releases. Westfall still on bottom, trying to work back to his base. Going to be the end of the period here. The most special towel boy in the game right now, Troy Hahn. He's walking gingerly out there. Looks like it was a rough one yesterday. I feel the same way. I was a little stiff when I woke up. Cruz gives up another 3. Let's see if ducking decides to release right here. He is up 9-1 right now on Cruz. Huerta having a hard time right now. Still time on the clock. Case Bridge up 3-0 still on Westfall. Minute 43 left in the second period there. Westfall squared off on him right now. Bridge trying to get a shot in on him. Trying to keep him on his side here. And there it is. Bridge is going to get the 3. 6-0. They're going to go out of bounds. They're going to get a restart. Second period, Cruz and ducking. Ducking on bottom. Cruz covers right. Goes spiral on the right side. Hanging on the right. Ducking trying to come up. Cruz coming up with him. Releases. No shot right after. He's going to give him the escape. Ducking now with a 10-1 lead. Bridge is throwing both boots in on Westfall, trying to get a tilt here. Now he's got one boot in on the left side. He's a little high. He sinks himself back down. Now Westfall's got himself in a bad situation. He's getting halved over right now, and it's getting cranked. If I was him, I would torque my arm in a weird position to get the referee to stop it. Coach Sheepshot, you know how it works. Westfall trying to fight off of his back here. Gets back to his stomach. Great job, but he's going to give up 4 points there. He's going to be down 10-0 now. Cruz down 10-1. 1 minute left in the second period. He's on bottom, trying to get up here, working his way back to a base. Up, Assassin out of bounds. Ducking, pulling off an Assassin out of bounds. Thank God they went out of bounds. Well, you get one of those Assassin put on you really tight, especially in a place like this, you're probably going to sleep. That's one of the few wrestling moves that I'm still confused at how they allow, because you do go to sleep. Westfall gets pinned right there on mat 3. Case Bridge will get the win. So Westfall will move into the consolations. He's still got an opportunity to see where he places now. You make it to the second day, you place. Cruz trying to get away here. He's working back. Almost in on a shot. Ducking's going to end up taking it. Ducking's going to get the 13-1 lead now. 21 seconds left in the second period. Really excited to see little Noel come up here in a second.
Westfield's Connor Maddox, your winner on mat number 2.
Let's see, Ducking's working an inside Turk on the right side, trying to lift the leg of Cruz. If he wanted, he had a bow and arrow, but I don't think he's going to be allowed to do that. You can get away with certain portions of a bow and arrow in high school. You just can't, torque on it and keep it there. You've got to, use it to bring them over and then release. Not sure exactly on the specifics of it. We're at neutral now, period 3. 13-2 lead for Ducking. Cruz working fingers on the right side. He's got an underhook on the left. Ducking doesn't like it, gets out of it. Level change by Ducking. Level change again, into the tie. Head snap, separate. Cruz comes in with a right collar tie. Ducking gets back out of it, goes back into the hands. Now they separate. Collar tie again by Cruz with his right hand. Underhook on the left side. Ducking goes for a headlock, doesn't get it. Cruz ducks Ducking. He gets 3 out of it. Now it's 13-5. Now Cruz has got to get to work here. He's got a minute 18. This could be where he gets the fall. It's a matter of where and how he puts it on. He's got a minute to do it, though. Time's running out. 107, 13-5 lead for Trayvon Ducking. Ducking's going to get the escape. 14-5 lead now. Cruising on a shot. Ducking with the Ramos step over again. That is going to become more prevalent in wrestling when it gets to that situation. That's going to be, 14 plus the 3, 17-5 now. They haven't put it up on the board correctly. Ducking gets the fall on Cruz. All right, so Cruz will be moving on to the consoles. He's going to have to battle back to third place. You got Cade Jackson and Peyton Schodel coming up. That's going to be good. Reed Wicker right now is down 6-0 to Daniel Brown. We'll have Colin Strayer coming up on mat 2 against Eli Ogle. Colin punched his ticket and then got his placement match yesterday in. Great job by him. And you're going to get Daniel Brown Jr. with the 6-0 win there.
Moving on now to 113 pounds, wrestling on mat number 1 from Brownsburg, Case Bell.
Case Bell.
And from Southport, Keegan.
He's Southern Bells, I'm telling you. I bet you I'm related to him. I guarantee it. I got so many bells. There's so many bells down in Southern Indiana. It's like chins in a China phone book.
Mat number 3, Delta's Cade Jackson.
And these Cooksies, too. I think I'm related to the Cooksey family.
And on mat number 4 from Manchester, Rex Moore. And from Bull, Noel Verduzco.
Verduzco and Rex Moore. This one's going to be fun, man. You got Strayer and Ogle on mat 2 and Verduzco and Moore on mat 4. Noel right into the headlock snap. He's already got him on face on the mat within 5 seconds. That kid's different, man. From 113, he wrestles like a 144-pounder. Still front headlock. Goes Metzger. Not working. Still hanging in the front headlock. Good snap. Brings Moore back to his face. Go behind by Noel. Into a tilt possibly. Real quick on those tilts. Strayer in on a shot. He's going to get 2. Not yet. Is he going to get it? Nope. Still not there. 0-0. 3-0 for Noel. Noel cuts and runs. 2, 3. Sorry, I said 2 again. Dang it. I was just talking to Kevin how I stopped saying it for a little bit. And there we go again. Strayer with a shot. He's going to get the takedown. Noel Verduzco with a takedown and a cut again. Now he's back in the front headlock. Possibly a go behind. I'm sure he's going to circle right. One more snap and circle right. Get your point. No, he goes back up to his feet. Headlock attempt by Rex Moore. Boy, ain't nothing like a good headlock at State, ain't it? 9-2. Now Noel's got a wing on the right side, bar on the left, but they're on the edge of the mat. He's running out of real estate there. Potentially dangerous. We're going to get a restart. Back at it. Noel covering left. Might get a stack here. Tight waist with his right arm. Wing with his left. Riding tough. He's on his knees a little bit, but he's got him flattened out, so he knows he's not trying to base. He's overpowering right now, Rex Moore. 3-2 right now with Strayer and Ogle. That's such a good matchup. Going into the second period. Strayer 3-2. Noel 9-2. Going into the second period for Noel and Moore. Verduzco takes bottom. Bottom man set. Top man covers left. Noel, short sit, step over. Reversal. Now I get the yell too. 11-2 Verduzco. Got 2 back points apparently as well. I don't know how. I looked away and looked over at Strayer Ogle. Look back. 4-4 with Strayer Ogle. That one's going to be good. Verduzco working bar on the right. Good head control with his head right in the back of theirs. Out of bounds with Ogle and Strayer. All right, don't you dare count that. Good job. Way to go, Chuck. Great call. That's why he's a Hall of Famer, folks. Shot by Ogle. Strayer stops. Verduzco looking for a fall here. Oh, this is a hot tea situation. Finish with the hot tea, son. That could be a fall here. He's got 36 seconds to hang out. He's got 4 back, so it's going to be 17-2. It's a tech anyway, but Lowell could really use the 6 points. Strayer, get on top. He's got Ogle on his back. Strayer with a takedown. He's up 7-4. He's getting the backs. He's going to get a full 4. That's going to make it 11-4. He can hang out right here. He feels good. Now he's just got to get that left leg to circle back and tee off on him, and he can get the fall. Great job. 11-4, end of the period. Third period, they're going to go up. Verduzco gets the tech, couldn't get the fall, but that's okay. It's going to move Lowell back up into 7th place. And they should jump up into tie with Delta for 5th here in a second. No, wait. They'll be right behind Delta. They'll be right above Warren Central here in a second. Yep, 4.5. It'd be 19. Tie with Warren Central for 6, I think. Strayer, snap, front snap. Ogle with a shot, trying for a dump. Strayer could get a go behind here. He does. Attaboy. 14-4 right now for Strayer. He's doing better his second match than he did his first match. Those first matches on Friday night, man. Those ones are rowdy. Everybody here, though, is a little bit more comfortable. You can wrestle because you already know you're placing. Case Bell with a 10-3 lead.
On that number 3, your winner, and still unbeaten, Tech Fall for Roncalli's Peyton Shutley.
Strayer, 14-4, working on the left-hand side. Arm chopping left. We're going to go out of bounds, get a restart. Dressler's having a hard time with Case Bell, 11-3. That one's almost over. I got a minute and 20 seconds left with that one. Strayer, 40 seconds left. Gives up the escape to Ogle, 14-5 now. He's backing up, trying to shuck. He's circling back in. Smart job and shoots him out. Attaboy. Strayer's getting smarter and smarter, man. Ogle's got to try something big. He's got 27 seconds to do it. All Strayer has to do is stay out of the tie. And he's in the over-under right now. Get out of that, kiddo. Nice job. Strayer shoots for a low single. I can hang out there for 20 seconds. Or until stalemate hits. Then we get a restart with about 3 seconds left. They're still fighting it. 4 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Strayer's going to get the win here. 14-6 with a major. Attaboy. Oh, 14-5. Heck, I think he would have had ride time too. We have goals and gets coming up on 4. That would be a good one. Johns and Royce Malone coming up on mat 3. We have Caden Underwood and Gavin Lewis on mat 2. That one's going to be pretty good. So those Crown Point coaches can just stay there. On mat 1 right now, we still have Case Bell and Keegan Dressler. There's only 1 second left right now. Case Bell is going to get the win on this one.
And on mat number 1, the Bulldogs, Case Bell moving on to the semifinals.
He had a tough match right there. Keegan wasn't going down easy.
Headed down to 120 pounds in wrestling.
We got Revan Dickman and Aiden Bollinger on mat 1. Holy cow. That one's going to be good.
Mat number 2 from Crown Point, Gavin Lewis. From Lawrence, North Canaan, Underwood. On mat number 3,
Not going to lie, Dickman's hair looks rowdy. I mean, not Dickman, I'm sorry, Bollinger's.
And on mat number 4 from Ron Colley, Blake Gentz. From Avon, Mason Gale.
Yeah, Dickman's hair, dude. He's got the cornrows, blonde cornrows. Kind of rowdy. He'll be taking on Bollinger from Delta. Gavin Lewis getting to the line. He'll be taking on Caden Underwood. Well, there's the whistle. Collar tie left for Lewis. Backs out of it. Post left. Post left. Post left again. Now they're in the finger tie. They get out of it. Both in elbow control, forehead to forehead. Working in the center of the mat. 1 minute and 34 seconds left. Forehead to forehead. Gavin has left elbow control. Now he's going down to the forearm. Working forearms. He's got wrist and forearm right now. Underwood tries a shot. Gavin goes behind for a quick counter punch. That's what I like to see. People who are smart enough to counter react. Lewis 3-0 now, riding on the left side. Trying to force a three-quarter Nelson in there. Haven't saw one of these at State, I don't think, ever. Well, I just can't remember it. Gavin's cranking on that three-quarter Nelson. Oh, is he stacking him? If he gets him to his hip, he can transfer into a cradle. Stalemate. All right. I guess we stalemate a guy when he's in a pinning combination. Okay. That makes sense. I mean, if you're in a pinning combination, I'd stop you too, I guess. Jeez, oh, Pete's. Restart. Underwood on the bottom. Tries cartwheel out of there. Gavin's not having it. He's got a nice tight waist and a wing on the left side. Working arm lever now on the left side. That's fun to do. Windshield wiper that arm out. Get your head right in the back of their shoulder. Feels like it's separating. Gotta love it. They're working the ring right now. 14 seconds left. Lewis still with a 3-0 lead. Underwood trying to come up to his feet. Gavin trying not to let him. Maybe he's got a Merkle right now. He might pull him back into it or roll him through. He does roll him through. He's got 1 foot in. Oh, 1 foot in. Come on. It wouldn't have mattered anyway. Time ran out. Good Lord. College out of bounds, gentlemen. If my toe is in, I'm in. Lewis is going to take bottom. Bottom man set, top man cover is not happening. Lewis tried to come up. Back down on the ground right now. He's going to take a breath. Underwood working on the right side with a tight waist on the left and a wing on the right, but he can't get the wing back. So Gavin's going to end up getting a switch out of this. He does. Now he's getting a mat return. 2. It's good that there's still at least 2 points somehow. Lewis on the edge now, trying to work the hammer lock out on the left-hand side. They're going to go out of bounds to get a restart. 1 minute and 22 seconds left. Lewis with a 5-0 lead. Dickman and Bollinger, 1 minute and 20 seconds left in the second period, 1-0. Dickman lead. Levi Johns over Royce Malone, 2-0 with 56 seconds left in the second period. Gets down to goals, 3-0 with 36 seconds left in the second period. Now we're going to get a restart here, and mat 2, Lewis on top, Underwood on bottom. 5-0 lead for Lewis. Lewis puts back in another Merkle. He's going to roll this one through in the middle of the mat, I think. Once he gets it here, he's going to bring that elbow to the mat and roll through. There it is. Start swiping. Step over, Saturday Night Ride. Oh, come on. Hook the leg in there, kiddo. Couldn't get it. Lewis rolls through. Underwood wasn't trying to give up those scaps. He didn't want to give up those swipes. Lewis on the left-hand side has got the right leg hooked with his right leg, working wing on the left-hand side. Maybe a cradle attempt here. If he can scoot that leg towards his head a little bit and then torque that left knee out, he might start bending it for him. There's the torque on the knee. It's starting to bend. Now, it might end up giving up on that one, though. He does. 5-0, riding left-hand side. He's got himself a college ride on the left-hand side. Left hand all the way on the far shoulder underneath. Bottom man's got to work. End of the period, third period. Choice green, and he's going to choose neutral, I'm sure. He's not going to go underneath Gavin. He does choose neutral. If I just got my butt whipped the whole time underneath, I sure as heck ain't going under. Neutral. There's the whistle. Head tap, level change by Underwood. Lewis just matching levels. Shot, low single by Underwood. Gavin stops it. We're working in a whizzer back up to our feet. Squared off now. Great defense by Gavin. He got laces down real quick. Laces down meaning when I'm sprawling, I expect my laces to be on the mat so my grip of my toes aren't gripping in and stopping. I want to slide. Back to the center. We're going to restart. 5-0, 1:28 left. Lewis with the lead. This is the third period. Working Russian on the left-hand side is Lewis. Russian 2-on-1. Underwood trying to bring it to the mat. They separate. 1 minute left. Looks like a low single's coming from. There it is. A low single double. It was way too far. That was so telegraphed. Gavin might get a 3 out of this. He does. If he's smart, he'll get a cradle. Start running that head into the ribs. Snowplow. Bottom man's got to work. You hit Gavin with a stall yesterday. I think it was like 15 seconds in. It might have been quicker than that. I know it was Hawkins that got that. Good Lord. It was like 12 seconds. The match had just started. He hit him with a stall. Insanity. 8-0. Lewis with the lead. He's got a major with 15 seconds left. If I was him, I'd just hang out. Lewis is going to get the win here. 8-0. 5 seconds left. Goals over Getz. 3-1. Levi Johns and Royce Malone 2-0 in overtime right now. Revin Dickman and Bollinger's third period, 27 seconds left. Stalling Green on Dickman. Aiden's got 16 seconds left. If he could just push him back. Push him forward, Bollinger. At that point, down 1-0, your job is to shoot as much as possible to get him to back up. He's already got a stall on him. You gain a point right there. That takes a lot of air out of his sails. That's when you reattack. 126 coming up. We can stay on mat 4 because we got another dog coming up. Gavin Gendris taking on Dominic Brown. We have Isaac Ash on mat 2 taking on Eli Brody. Eli Brody had a tough one yesterday. He did really well. Ended up beating Maldonado. Have no idea how he did it, but it was good. Braden Voles and Ty Henderson on mat 3. Gendris with a high C attempt. Not happening. He's going to a low knee. Now they're in the ties. He's working elbow control on the right side. They release, go back to the middle. Post by both opponents. Good snap by both opponents. Gendris looking for a Russian on the left side. Good snap by Gendris. Level change. Now they're in a tie. Fighting hands. They separate. Gendris collar tie right. High C left. Waterfall situation. We get into a scramble. Now they're turning and burning. Gendris should get a 3 out of this. One good crossface to rip his face off, and he could have it. Here's the crossface coming. There it is. Should get the 3 out of this. Well, the other guy still has the leg, I guess, but since Gendris has it hooked, I think you should give it. Good job, Hawk, by telling him. Gendris covering right side, riding really heavy. Brown trying to come up. That Ryu versus Gendris at the end could happen. That could happen. That could be a good one. Mat return by Gendris. They're going to go out of bounds. We're going to get a restart here. Oh, we have a question here. I'm not sure. Nope, that guy's just on the mat. All right. Gendris covering, go crotch lift. They went out of bounds again. Still 3-0. 3 seconds first period.
Your winner by fall, the Orioles, Nathan Rio.
There's the end of the period. 3-0. Choice goes to Gendris. Gendris goes bottom. Sits. Comes back up to his feet. Fighting hands right now. Trying to circle. Cut through. He does. He gets his escape. He's going to move back to the center now. 4-0. A minute and 42 seconds left. This is second period. They go into the tie. Forehead to forehead. Now they're fighting hands. Gendris with an over tie on the right. Great time to snap. Shot. Low single on the left side. He's coming out back door. He's going to revert to the left leg. Come back around. Now he's got Dominic on his back. If Gendris got his legs stuck up underneath still, though, if he can get high right here and start to move him over on his neck, he can get the danger points. And there they are. He could get it here. Not going to lie, I'm going to put my foot on his throat right here. Oh, he's got him in a scorpion death lock. Sting has showed up today. We got Bret the Hitman Hart out there. Gendris wanted to throw it on him. He said, nah, we're going WWE. To heck with it. I got the lead. Restart. Back in the center. 4-0. 44 seconds left. Fighting hands. Collar tie. Forehead to forehead. Level change by Brown. Gendris trying to circle back in. He's got his back to the ring. He does circle in. Really quick feet right now. There's the whistle. Goes to the post on the right-hand side by Brown. Into the collar tie on the left. Good snap by Gendris. Back in the ties. Forehead to forehead still. Level change by Brown. Gendris fights off a high C. There is the end of the period. And it looked like the ref tried to give a passivity to the guys. Wrong wrestling. Brown comes up to his feet. He's going to choose bottom on this one. Gendris returns him back to the mat. Holding on to him a little bit. He's going to release. Now it's 3-1. A takedown can tie for Brown. Gendris only up by 3. Minute and 40 seconds left, third period. A lot of close ones out here except for the Henderson Vols. Henderson with a 14-0 lead right now. Modern day. Looking good there. Gendris looking for a takedown here. They're stuck in We go north-south. Waterfall situation. He's trying to buck that head off of his head, the foot off of his head. A little bucking bronco right there. Back up to our feet. No takedown. Good snap by Brown. Gendris looks like he's playing defense here. Henderson's going to get the tech fall. 17-1 on mat 4, or on mat 3. Gendris with a shot, missed it. Dominic could have scored right there, but didn't. Shot. Oh, gotta be careful on that, Gavin. You might get a stall on that. 30 seconds left, third period, 4-1, Gendris. Shot by Brown. Shot by Brown. Shot by Brown. Just defense right now on Gavin. He's got a stall warning just now. 13 seconds left. He can give one more stall. All he's got to do is walk around right now. $10. He's fighting off the shots. Now he's in a front headlock. I just hang here. Shot again by Brown. He's trying everything he can. There's the end of it. 4-1. That was the closest match I've seen with Gavin in months. 4-1 victory, though. We're going to have up on mat 2 coming up. Or I'm sorry, on mat 3, we're going to have Jake Hockaday looking for his 4th championship. He's going against Drew Walden. You have Lane Horn at 132 taking on Eddie Goss. Sam Mosier taking on Donald Bowie, Tylen Thrine, and Hunter Douglas. Those are going to be good ones. We're going to be focusing on Lane Horn, though, on mat 1. He's our semi-state guy. Lane's going to be in green. Goss is going to be in red. They're at the line. There's the whistle. Low single attempt right off the bat by Goss. Horn stops it. Good snap by Goss. Eddie stays low. Lane goes collar tie left hand. Fighting hands on the right side. They're in the fingers right now. They won't let go. Still fighting fingers. Forehead to forehead in the ties. They separate. Still in the middle of the ring. Not just mostly head tapping and posting. Level change by Horn. Level change by Goss. Lane does it. Eddie does it. A lot of feeling out right here. Shot attempt by Horn from really far. Russian attempt by Goss on Horn's left arm. Lane's got his head in the pocket, posting on the head. He most likely will work back out of that Russian. He does. Now he's got Goss on a front headlock. Snap, snap, snap. That's what we're looking for here. He's not doing it. He's just sitting out here, hanging out. I might have been trying to put a little extra oomph on his carotid artery. They can get a little dizzy on that choke. Front headlock. They're back in their tie again. Still head tapping. Post, snap. Collar tie, forehead to forehead. There's the end of the period. 0-0 moving into the second period. Hockaday with a 6-1 lead. They're in the second period already over Walden. Tylen Thrime with a 6-1 lead. They're at the end of the first period. Mosier and Bowie still at 0. They're in the second period. Goss is gonna choose bottom. Horn's got the he's got to try to return him here. Goss is coming up quick. Oh, nice. Goss tries to, as he was returning him, tries to get a cartwheel out of it, and Horn followed with another cartwheel. Ended up on top, but they're out of bounds. He had him on his back. Smart wrestling right there. Practice your cartwheels, boys and girls. College ride right now for Horn. There's the escape by Eddie. 1:24 left, second period, 1-0 Goss over Horn. And you're listening to Takedown Time in the region, built by Union Carpenters on the Region Sports Network, where the region comes to wrestle. Horn still working in that Russian. Now they separate. Collar tie. Ear to ear now. No head control whatsoever. Just ear to ear snaps. They move out of bounds. Still feeling each other out. 40 seconds left, second period. Good snap by Horn. Collar tie right. Ear to ear. Better head control for Horn this time. Russian on the left arm of Horn. Horn collar ties right and pulls it out of there a little bit easier. Tries for a go behind by Goss. Into the shot. Horn stops it all. They're on the edge of the circle here. Almost the end of the period. There's the end of the period. 1-0. Eddie with the lead. I'm sure Horn's going to go down. They'll go take bottom on this one. Get that point back. Bottom man set. Top man's covering. College ride again. Goss this time. Now he's in a spiral. Crab ride. He's going to try to work a half on the left-hand side on Horn. Now Horn's trying to get back to his stomach. That half is deep, and if this kid puts it in a power keep, Lane's going over. Does he have it? Boy, that's uncomfortable. Lane's got a half on his right arm. He's getting torqued over his head. His elbow's behind his ear. But he's not getting swipes because he's not breaking the plane. That's flexibility right there. This is where Coach Cheap Shot in those situations. I accidentally heel you in the mommy daddy beans. Get you to turn. Coach Cheap Shot, man. Horn's now got his half on his left arm, and that one's being torqued past his ears. He's got to get up here. He's got 50 seconds to get away. Could be a stalemate here, but I don't know. It's in a pinning combination. I hate when they do this. Still working through. Horn's got to get up here. Power keep is in now. If he turns this, Horn could go to his back. All he's got to do is get his legs out of there. Horn down 1-0, being rode out right now by Eddie Goss. 8 seconds left. Horn's just going to stay there.
On mat number 2, the Eagles, Sam Mosier.
Whole period got rode out there. That's tough. Goss is going to get a 1-0 lead here. On the other match, we got a 6-4 match going on with it between Mosier and Bowie. Mosier with the lead here. I think he's going to get the win. 17-5, Thrine over Douglas. Got a local boy coming up here next. I'll tell you one thing, though. Peyton Reynolds, he's going to be taking on Jack Davis. That one's going to be really good. You got Terry Easley's going to be taking on Braylon Reynolds. That one's going to be really good. Evan Stanley with Justice Thornton. I still feel like Evan should walk through everyone. Gunnar Butt and Isaiah Schaefer. That one to be a really good one.
Moving down to 138 pounds.
But we're going to be on mat 3 with Evan Stanley taking on Justice Thornton from Columbus North. Lowell with 3 wrestlers here down at State, and they're going to place 3 wrestlers. But they're looking for 3 champions right now. If they can bring home 3 champions in one team in Kevin's second year there, that's pretty dang good. And they're freshmen and sophomore. Not bad. Immediately on a shot is Stanley. He's going to score within 6 seconds. Maybe not 6. He's still fighting it. Now he walks back up to his feet. He's got the left leg of his opponent. Throws him to his back. He gets to his front. Stanley's going to get 3 out of that. Boot in on the right side. Justice is going to try to come up because he got that boot. Potentially dangerous. Justice takes his bottom, and Stanley says, nah, you're set now? Stand up. Here's your 1. Stanley with a low single collar tie shot. We got guys yelling like me. 3. I do it a lot. Don't feel bad, buddy. Stanley in on a shot. Back onto his left leg of his opponent. There's a trip. There's the takedown. Stanley with 3 more, but still hasn't been awarded it. Hook the leg, kiddo. Hook the leg. Put your left leg on his right leg. There it is. Oh, stalemate my butt. Good call, I guess. Stanley, forehead to forehead. Now he's head in the pocket. Elbow control on the left-hand side. I'll wait to see a sweep single on the right side. He's going to circle left, go sweep single on the right. Elbow control on the left. Now he's hanging. It's good snap. He went for a low single on the left side. Front headlock situation now for Stanley. Trying to keep him low. Circling. They're still center of the mat. Moving towards the edge now. Back up to their feet. Ear to ear. Shot attempt by Thornton. But they're more or less level change shots that are half shots. I think he's trying to see if he can get him to counter. But it ain't. Stanley with 3-1 lead. Covering on the right. What happened? Now they're ready. They're waiting on it. They're fixing the clock. Top man covers. Covers from the right. Chops left. Boot right. Power half. Ooh, yeah, extend it. Extend it. Get your hips in there. Oh! When you're throwing that power half on, try not to torque too much too soon, because a lot of refs are going to stop that. You just keep consistent torque on there. You don't have to push it farther. Stanley riding tough on top right now. 3-1, minute and 34 seconds left. There's stopping wrestling. Get a restart. Evan covers right. Double bumps. Boot on the right. Boy, Justice is just letting him just put the boot in. He don't even have to throw it in. Stanley is really off to the right here, cranking on this half. Oh. Justice covers with his feet to the right. That's probably why Stanley's covering that side. Boot in again. Justice can't come up here. He's got a cradle. Ooh, yeah, you don't want to come up. Stanley was getting a cradle on you. He's got a boot in on the right side. Working crossbody now. Justice came up to his feet. One more time he does that, I'd hit him with a stall, because Evan had that move in before he decided to come up. Evan with a boot in on the right side again. Crab ride now, bringing him back. Oof. Thought he was going reverse bundle on that one. He's not. Still booting on the right side, going cross body. Working cradle on the left-hand side. Might get himself a banana split here. Over the shoulder lock. Stalling red. How? So Stanley's the one that's working to get a turn. And the bottom guy's just sitting there, and Stanley got the, okay. Step over Stanley with the, putting him to his back. I think it kind of ticked him off. Would have ticked me off too. He's going to get two backs out of this. Oh, go crab ride again. He ain't expecting it, kiddo. Right now he's got a boot in on the right side, into the period. 5-1 lead going into the third period. Stanley's choice. I'm sure he's going to go neutral. Oh, he's going bottom. All right. He controlled the other two positions. I'd have stayed there. But he knows what he can do. College ride now by Justice. Spiral, college, spiral. Stanley hasn't come up yet. He's fighting hands on the spiral. Now Justice going for a cradle. Now Stanley's got hand control. Now he's got to fight that boot off. He's got a boot in on his right leg. Pull the heel. He's trying to get in between the legs to pull the heel. Maybe kick a boot off of there. There's one boot kicked off. Stalemate. That's a good thing to happen right there for Evan, because now he gets a restart. And I'm assuming he's going to get a better jump off the whistle here. Justice right on the right, spiral left, trying to hook a boot on the left. He does get a boot on the left, but he's hanging off to the side. Stanley can get go out the back door if he wanted to on this. He does. But he still doesn't get the reversal yet. Justice circled the hips. If Stanley could step over to the left here, oh, nope, he goes back to his stomach to get comfortable again. He's like, I'll just restart. 5-1, 39 seconds left in the third period. Stanley with the lead. He already has a stall call on him. He's on bottom. Stalemate. We have 28 seconds left, 5-1 lead for Stanley. Top man cover. Stanley goes to his elbows, then back up, fights hands. Spiral, he sits now. 18 seconds left. Boots are in now. Not sure what this is going to do, but you're going to need 4 points to tie it up. Evan trying to pop that left boot out of there. If he can get his legs out. There, his legs are almost out. 3 seconds. Evan Stanley is going to get a 5-1 win. He's going to move on. That was the closest match I saw with Evan all year.
On mat number 3, remaining unbeaten on the season, Lowell's Evan Stanley.
Kevin's in a vest today. I thought he'd be in something cool, like a suit or something. He's slacking. Where's Wesley in his I told him yesterday, I was like, Wesley, you got to wear your sequins. He just laughed at me. I was serious. Luke Reed going to be coming up on mat 3. That one should be a really good one. He's got Brody Hagawood. Right now, we still have Gunnar Butt and Isaiah Schaefer going. Schaefer with a 12-3 lead. And Peyton Richards and Jack Davis, as usual. 26 seconds left, 3-1. I think Jack Davis just got a takedown on Reynolds right on the edge. We'll see. Davis 4-3. Caution, red. 1 point green. Oh, crap. How many cautions were in this one? 5-3 now. Bottom man set. Top man cover. Up to his feet. Rolls into a Granby. Another Granby. Another Granby. Trying to get a reversal here. He might get it. Richards needs 2. That's it. There's the reversal. 2. In overtime now, folks. Last second, got the reversal. Yeah, buddy. We're going overtime.
On the late reversal, and we will be heading to the extra session.
Yeah. 3 straight Granbys. Are they giving it to him? Oh, man. Because of the caution situations, it's overtime. Now, Jack Davis is going to get choice. So he's going to go bottom here, rather than starting off in the neutral situation. Or was that just a reversal? Yeah, that was the end, the last second of the period. Now we're in first period, or first overtime, and right off the bat, Richards is going in for a shot. He doesn't have it yet. Oh my goodness, Jack could have a surfboard. He's going to let it go. Richards is going to get the 3 on the comeback reversal, and in overtime, get a 15-second takedown. Way to go, Richards. Takes out Davis from Bishop Chatard. Next, we got Hyvart and Hornby. That one should be good. 1 and 3, ones you're going to want to pay attention to. Gibbs and Bustamante should be pretty good, too. That one should be a couple throws in that one. But Hyvart and Peyton Hornsby on mat 1. This is your 144 matchup. And then Brody Hagawood and taking on Luke Reed, another 144 matchup. I'm sure after this we're going to go into our 150 heavyweight situation, so there will probably be a break here, and we'll get back into it. You're listening to Takedown Time on the Region, built by Union Carpenters on the Region Sports Network, where the Region comes to wrestle. And Mayor Pete Land and the Crown Point Pace Department are proud to support Crown Point Bulldog Athletics and say, go Bulldogs. Crown Points remain dedicated to preserving history, celebrating everyday life, providing the best in-city services, and encouraging smart growth. Try your luck at designing a new city logo. The City of Crown Point's St. Patrick's Day decorating contest is open. Entries must be hand-drawn and include elements of St. Patrick's Day. Participants must be 17 or under. Download the logo contest form by visiting crownpoint.info/St. Pat's. Underway, Hagawood's got a takedown on Reed and then a release. Do we have a blood time yet? We get a blood time? We got a blood time. All right. First one of the day. It took us to 144. What the heck? Zach, we had like 7 of them by the time we got to 120 yesterday, and we had our first one at 144 today. Good Lord. I guess they got rid of it all yesterday. Hivart still 0-0 with Hornsby. Reed's got a little blood on him, so they're cleaning him up. Nice snap by Hornsby. Hivart hit the mat. Horn took the L on that mat. Hivart's not trying to do the same thing. Still 0-0. Match has not got back underway with Reed and Hagawood. Gibbs up 6-1 already on Bustamante. They're in blood time too. 2 blood times. Boy, once they start, I guess the faucet, once it's turned on, it leaks. Still 0-0. 10 seconds left with Hivart and Hornsby. They're going to go into the second period knotted at 0. There's a coin toss. Choice green, Hivart. Hivart's going to choose bottom because you score first, folks. You don't do your, defer and right off the bat. You want to start scoring points for overtime. Hivart on the bottom. Short sit. Left his arm back there. Now he's going to get his escape. 1-0. Tie, ear to ear. Low single. Ankle pick by Hivart. He's on the ankle. He's got to come up to his feet here. They're on the edge. He's got to make sure he pulls them back in. Reed and Hagawood, blood time again. There's our third. We got blood time on that one too. All right, blood time again. There's 4. Zach, it's like 4 in a row just now. 144, boy. You guys started it for us. Thank you. Cleaning up the blood on Hivart's forehead on the mat. Reed's getting cleaned up as well. Right now, Gibbs is still up 6-1 in the second period with 1:39 left. You've got Bryce Doss 3-0 on Cohen Long. 1:16 left on that one. We're about to get back underway on mat 1 with Hivart and Hornsby. Hivart's got a 1-0 lead. Reed's back underway. 56 seconds left. He's down by 2. He's on the bottom right now. Hagawood's riding tough on the right side. Reed up to his feet. Crack back. Did he get a swipe out of that? I guess he did. Stalling red because he pushed Reed out of bounds. That was actually a really good call right there. I like that, ref. Great job. He's been seriously consistent. Hivart gets taken down. Hornsby's going to get it. Hivart's going to get the escape right off the bat. Ref number 6. Dang good job yesterday and today. Hyvart working overhooks on the left. Post on the right, collar tie right, shot right. He's down 3-2, 39 seconds left in the second period. Reed down 5-1, 4 seconds left in the first period. Both of those guys got blood on their nose. They got all that stuff up there, crammed up their nose. 21 seconds left, Hyvart versus Hornsby. Hyvart down 3-2. Second period here. 10 seconds. Oh, a little bit more blood on Reed's mat. That was nice of Troy to go out there and clean it up. That's our fifth one. End of the period. I'm sure. Wait, let's see. Hornsby, he's up. I doubt he goes bottom. Neutral, they go. Reed in a whizzer situation. Oh, almost stepped over a Ramos style. All right, we're in a neutral position. 15 seconds into the third period. Hornsby up 3-2. Reed following the hips. He's going to give up three more. 9-1 now, Hagawood. Hyvart down 3-2. Minute 30 left. He's in on a shot. Single on the right side. Working a standing cradle back into a standing situation in a front headlock. Hyvart trying an inside trip. Gives up three. He didn't even have the underhook banked on that one. He just stepped through. 6-2 now. Hornsby over Hyvart. He's on bottom. He's got 50 seconds left. 45. Head lever on the left-hand side by Hornsby. Hyvart staying flat. He's not even working to his base. Got to get that hammer lock out of there. Now he sits. Head lever pushes him right back down. That head lever, I do it to you every time. Wing on the left-hand side by Hornsby. Hook on the left leg. Good pressure by Hornsby. He's wearing those tread on his shoes down. Hyvart can't get up to his base, trying to fat man roll there. That didn't work. Luke Reed down 9-4. Hyvart's going to lose this one 6-2. Hagawood up 9-4 going into the third period. We got ref number 6 and Henry Wilk over there. Henry Wilkes is good to have on the side mat, man, because he's probably seen them all. We're in a neutral position now. Reed collar tie right. Defends the shot. Hagawood with a 9-4. Reed in on a shot. Switches to double. He's going to get the three. Now it's 9-7. Cut and run time. This is where you start putting it in. Put the work in there. Let's go, Reed. There's the 1 point. Hagawood 10-7 now. Reed in on another shot. Going back door. Out of bounds. Reed is getting stronger, folks. Uh-oh, injury time. That's a good thing now if it goes overtime. That's choice now for Reed because that's second injury time now for Hagawood. Oh, man. Looking good right now. Reed bouncing around. He's still hot right now. He's the only match that we have going. Going right into semifinals here in a second. Once we get through these 50 to 285. still working on cleanup and everything. And you're listening to Takedown Time in the region, built by Union Carpenters on the Region Sports Network, where the region comes to wrestle. We're back underway. 10-7 now, a minute 26 seconds left. Reed in on another shot. He's going out the back door. Now if he can just pop his head out here. He's got the leg, maybe hook it with his right foot, but he can't. Stalemate quick. All right, I like it, I guess. Reed's in on a shot every single time, so I'm okay with that. Reed snap, defends the shot. Re-shot. Reed in on a leg. Really strong, trying to run that shoulder into the thigh and circle with it. Now if he can just get around the waist and trip. There it is. We're tied now, 10-10. He releases him and gives him the point, 11-10 now. Reed can get the go behind here, ankle pick. Still got 1 foot in. How are we out of bounds? This is college out of bounds. If they would just take the whistle out of their mouth and stop blowing, they'd be all right. Shot again by Reed. Going out back door. Being joined here by Kevin English, Mr. 4-0 on Friday night. Reed in on a shot. He's down by 1, 11-10.
They blew the whistle there. Stalemate.
Yep.
Hedge was called injury time.
We got another injury time, maybe? Blood time again. Hey, that's number 6.
For today?
Between 2 matches.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and it was the first one at 144.
Yeah.
And then it just blood.
Man, I was reluctant to come upstairs. There's so much good wrestling today. I'm in the tunnel, pacing back and forth, watching the big board and then the TVs inside in the back.
Right.
But
Horn and Hivart didn't expect that.
Got rode out for that last minute. Was rough. That wing series he was running, he was ripping his arm off.
Yes, he was.
I mean, he had a good ride. I was surprised he didn't get hit with anything. I mean, I've seen several instances where, Evans' match, we were in a turn. We just got hit for a stall
trust
call
me.
there.
If you listen to the commentary afterwards, you'll hear me making a somewhat sarcastic comment.
That's where riding time would help us, because then I think the referees would understand what they're doing
exactly.
on top. You know,
exactly.
Bottom guy's not in. Oh, Reed with the takedown. That's 3.
3.
That was huge.
Yeah. 17 seconds left. He's got a 13-11 lead now.
Uh-oh.
Can't give up a reversal. Reed's going to ride it out here. You got Hollendiner and Cook in the corner. Hollendiner's up and pumped. He's fresh off of wrestling, too. Luke Reed with the comeback win. Comeback kid. Don't you dare take your foot off the gas pedal with Reed in the second and third period.
He's pumped. I like to see the emotion. You should get to celebrate. I think you should be able to do a backflip. You should.
I agree.
Pump your fist. They're taking points. I saw one kid.
I know it.
I saw one kid toss his headgear. It wasn't out of anger. It was
out of excitement.
Yeah,
but I watched Revan Dickman throw his headgear to his coach, and no one said anything.
Each referee's got their own. I get it. I let them celebrate, as long as they're not being disrespectful. Or
I don't
over
care
the
if
top.
you're disrespectful.
I
watch football. When they score touchdowns, they spike the ball. Okay? And no one gets mad that the other guy spiked the ball. You want to stop him from spiking the ball?
No,
stop him from scoring.
I'm saying something like flagrant, in your face, bad gestures, those things. Take those out.
I understand
be respectful.
that.
Yeah,
but if I want to do a backflip or running, do a cartwheel, if I want to jump into the fans with my mom and dad.
Yes, when Red jumped in the stands years ago and stood on the platform and pumped his fist. That was cool.
Dude, it was great. And guess what? That was one of the most memorable matches of all time.
That was one
of my
favorite matches ever. Although, got quite a few. Yeah, they were going over that on Indiana Matt, right? Their favorite matches.
Yeah, they sure was. Right now we got Silas Foster and Michael Ortega. That one's going to be a good one. Alex Smith and Lincoln Carter. Marlon Kirksey and Parker Reynolds.
Keep your eye on Seth Serra down there with Doster. That's huge. Seth Serra and Easton Doster. Doster was returning champ, right?
Yes.
Okay, and Serra's semi-state champ and has taken out almost everyone. He's a tough kid.
Yeah,
Ortega, cradle. Look at this. Look at this.
Silas Foster.
He pinned him.
The fall.
Wow, good job,
25 seconds into it. Michael Ortega with the fall.
That was cool. We just
swap it all over your laptop
buddy. There. Sorry.
No one saw that coming.
It was a good pin.
Yeah.
I was talking to one of my coaches last night, and we were talking about all the wrestlers, and he Ortega came up, and he's like, man, I really like Ortega. I went out to work. I left it. I think he said like 5 a.m. It was like snowing or raining or whatever. He sees Ortega out there just running.
Yo,
I was
man,
like, there you go.
Right there,
putting the work in.
He's a different type of wrestler, man.
I mean, I want to beat Portage's team every time we walk out there, but when we're not facing them, I root for a couple of those kids. Ortega's one of them because he works so hard.
I mean, kind of alumni, ain't you?
A little bit.
A little bit?
Yeah.
All right, we got Kirksey down 3-0. Wow.
Lincoln Carter just pinned
beat
Smith.
Smith, yeah. Sierra and Doster still at 0, 18 seconds left.
Parker
but Kirksey and Reynolds is 3-0.
Yeah,
and Kirksey's on bottom.
Parker's going to grind that out and then open up technique as Marlon gets tired, most likely.
Oh, yeah.
Kirksey's too strong to go at him right away. That sets there, Easton Doster 0-0. We're going to go into the second period. Coin flip. Doster chooses down, wins the toss. £150. Sarah pinch ride Doster on a quad pod. Parker Reynolds still up right now over Marlon Kirksey. Gets the escape now. He's up 4-0. Reynolds now neutral. Sarah's got a tough ride. Got a wing series ran in right now, wing and a hook. Got Easton's head down on the mat, comes out to the side looking to run it. He's a little loose with it though. He's got his knee out front trying to stack it or run it. Easton's just trying to build a small base and inch his arms out. He's got to be careful here. He's running this. It might be a little loose. Then the video feed went out. There we go. Watching the board more than the match there on the floor. Reynolds just got another takedown on Marlon. It's 7-0, second period, 1 minute left. Got a restart for Seth and Easton. Sarah from Avon and Easton from New Haven. Caution, false start on Sarah. Parker, tough ride, 30 seconds left, second period. Got Marlon almost in a Blair ride. Kirksey can barely base up. He's got it so tight. Now he's got an Oki leg, running the Oki leg out. Got him pretty flat here. Marlon can't even clear his hips. Sarah still riding out Easton, and Doster picked down at the beginning of the period, and Seth Sarah's done a real good job of just jumping sides and running that wing series, keeping Doster's head on the mat. I'm surprised he hasn't been hit for stalling if Sarah's out to the side. 30 seconds left in the second period. Again, Easton chose down, so it'll be Seth Sarah's choice next period. I'm surprised they have not hit him. Danny Bell just coming back from the facilities. Seth Sarah's on a tough ride. Easton chose down, and Sarah has rode him out the entire period, and actually Easton has had his head on the mat, 30, 40 seconds, no stall calls.
Wow.
But Sarah, tough ride. I like that they're not hitting the top guy, right? That's, he's working. But great match, and then on the other side, Parker Reynolds is up 7-0. He's kind of been owning Marlon.
Yeah, Marlon's having a hard time. He's really good from his feet. He's really going to have
this is where he's going to have to get to something.
Yeah, they're at the neutral situation right now with 137 seconds left.
Seth
Kirksey in on a single.
Oh, he might finish that.
That's going to be tough.
Seth Sarah chose down at the beginning of the third, 0-0 down there. No stall calls. Sarah in a quad pod. To his feet. Look at this. Got to cut him. There we go. 1-0 Seth Sarah.
Wow. Third period, too.
And I don't need these Avon guys to score any points. They're ahead of us.
Oh, Kirksey with a low single.
Uh-oh, peeked out the back door. Switches hips. Oh, he's
going to have to get that elbow control there. Lift that elbow and circle.
Yeah, Parker got a good S-grip. Going to build up the back door. Post it up. Yeah, he's going to turn this into his now as he hooks up that leg.
Man. Lift that elbow and accidentally drive your elbow into the cheekbone.
He's going to come out and cradle him. He's got near side, we got tilt and near side there.
48 seconds left. 7-0 Reynolds over Kirksey.
Parker just scored another 3 with that.
Yep.
Seth Serra up 1-0, minute 14, neutral, no stall calls. Someone's got to get to some offense here. It does stink that Seth rode him out. Oh, go behind for Easton.
Oh, wow.
Oh, that was beautiful. Seth Serra dropped out of position for 2 milliseconds, and Easton was behind him. So 3-1, 56 seconds left, stalling instantly
on Doster for pushing him out.
Yep.
Good call by Chuck. He pushed him out. If there's a forceful push, you got to give it to him. Yeah.
Did he flee or did he stall? I missed it.
It looked like Doster pushed him out.
So stall. Oh, cut back.
But in my opinion, that should be
per the new
forcing
rule,
them
right?
to flee him at. Yeah, that should be 1 point.
He's to his feet again.
Oh!
He picks him and runs him straight out of bounds. What happened? They missed
right in front of his family, too.
Doster trying to keep his feet in. 33 seconds. 3-1. They go out of bounds. They're going to get reset here. Seth's got to get his one and get to offense. If you're Doster, though, you can't cut him. You can't just cut him up. You got a stall call. You're in trouble. You got to ride him here. You got to turn him. 30 seconds. Sarah.
Kirksey's going to get another escape. That'd
looking
be
for a switch.
Kirksey's 1 move away from tying it.
Sarah to
his
speed.
Get it.
There it is.
Oh, man, 3-2.
17 seconds left. 3-2. He's got to back him up. He's got to get to something. They're not going to call this. Headlock on 10 from Sarah. Just missed it.
Oh, my goodness. Home runs are free, folks.
Easton back to the semifinals. That was a match. 3-2. I called that one before. I knew that was going to be. This next one I was already reading. There's a lot of 3s and 2s against each other in the semis.
Yeah,
1s and 2s. Ones and 2s, I'm sorry. So, Tylen Thrine and Hockaday.
I'm still taking Hockaday.
Evan Stanley and Schaefer. So, some good wrestling.
I like that. I like Evan's chances still in that one.
Staples and Hedgewood. Arbery and Beck. Woo.
I got a little something for you, Kevin.
Very nice.
You left it yesterday.
Oh, my brackets.
Your brackets.
Thank you. Let's see. Am I still alive after round?
You might be. I may have looked at a few of them last night.
I normally spend more time on the upper portion than the bottom portion, and once they do the top portion, it's kind of like, That's just the bottom portion I don't spend as much time on.
Right now we got Matt Staples taking on Brock Hagewood. That's in your Mat 1. You got Christian Arbery versus Brant Beck. Beck from Rochester. Staples from New Prairie. Here's the messed up thing. Hyvart, Horn, both lost on that dang mat, and guess what mat Staples is on? Same one.
That's fooey.
Don't they all have the one on their little monikers there? That's not. They're on mat 1, ranked number 1. They're getting beat on that one. It's not good.
So what you're saying is don't wrestle on mat 1?
Don't wrestle on mat 1. I mean, it is blue. If they'd have a red mat out there like the Buckeyes color, that'd be fine. But they got blue.
Staples still trying to open up Brock here.
There's
0-0.
Imagine
they've seen each other.
Stalling on Beck.
I missed it.
All right. Oh, wow. And the corner got warned. There's no way. Exactly. One of the fans said it out there. There's no way that was stalling. But he's seen it better than I did, I guess. Good snap right there. Arbery's trying to work him, jack him up on an underhooks. I mean, you got a kid like that with the underhooks on, jacking you up out of bounds and lifting you up out of bounds. How is that stalling on the guy getting jacked up when the other guy lifted you up out of bounds?
Ortega pinned Foster. I didn't realize.
Pinned him in 25 seconds.
Yeah, I didn't realize he was ranked number 2 in the state.
Yeah.
I knew he was up there, but I didn't know he was the number 2.
Stuck him in 25 seconds.
Ortega took that away from him. Wow.
Yeah, Staples up 3-0, gets the takedown.
That top card of that bracket at 150 with Doster, all right, was number 1 in the state. He took out the number 14, round 1 was Newell. Sarah ranked number 4 in the state there, so Easton just took the 4 out. And then Ortega just took the number 2 out. And now the semi is Ortega and Easton.
Oh, my goodness.
Dirty.
That top
half of the bracket
is so
brutal.
nasty, man. 3-0 Staples into the first period. We're going to go into the flip. Choice is green. Staples going to choose bottom. He's really doing well on this mat right now. I was worried about it. I wanted all of our guys to win it. I wanted 14 state champs from East Chicago.
They said we're the weakest semi-state.
EC versus the world.
MJ up to his feet, up 4-0. Good fake attempt. Thought he was going to take that shot, though.
Yeah, good level change. Not a lot of movement on it, so he knows he's got it if he wants it. 4-0, 133 left. Brent Beck up 1-0 right now. Ripping the
nice shot by
crossface.
Staples. Hegwood tried to bail and flee. He wasn't getting out of it. MJ with a 3-point takedown there on the edge of the mat. And
yeah. Good, really struck. And he's calling him out to the middle. I like it. Yeah, this is what I'm talking about. This is wrestling. Get at it. I did so much talking out there. Oh, chin whip. Nope.
There's 3 more for Staples.
Staples says no. We're scoring points today. Get up, get out. Let's go. Get back in the middle. Right here in the middle.
Ooh,
boy, I like Staples.
He's talking to him.
I like it.
He blew the whistle to stop it.
Looks like the ref's going to over here. The coach is going to come over here and talk about it.
He's just pointing to the middle.
He's pointing to the center. If you can't take that, I'm sorry. This is not like.
I don't know what he's saying, though.
I don't care what he's saying. If he's telling him whatever, let's go right here. Let's dance. He's talking to the kid. He's not being disrespectful. He said, let's go right here.
Yeah.
That's not disrespectful.
I'd like to hear what they're saying, though.
How many times do you watch UFC when you see one of the guys say, hey, you want to bang it out right here, and they point in the middle, then they start swinging? I don't think he's talking smack right there. I think he's inviting him.
Just pumped.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is a gladiator sport, okay? If you want to take your liberal logic in here, keep it out. We don't play that nice guy stuff here. This is a violent sport. He's being mean to me. Boy, sit down.
Here we go. Restart, 10-2, 50 seconds left.
Brent Beck up 1-0 as well. 10-2 Staples. That's where it's going to start getting real hairy right there, because when you're frustrated down by 8. Got to be careful and got to act right here.
Hedgewood took a deep shot there. Staples went belly whizzer, blocked his hips, stepped over, he turned it into his own. He's up. He's going to get this 3. There it is. 13-2.
Nice.
Staples.
Here's a question, though. If we're allowed to take you down and then as we cut you, start shoving on the back of your head as if that's not talking smack, we're allowed to do that. It's promoted. But God forbid we point to the middle of the mat.
They didn't do anything, so.
Good Lord.
Yeah, nobody got called. I think they talked about it and realized they signaled nothing, so. 13-2
Staples. Beck 1-0 over Arbery. Kevin, you're being really nice lately now that you're coaching. You used to be like me. Now you're being nice, Wesley Jr.
I'm enjoying the day. We got 2 in the semis. I'm feeling good.
All right.
Get 1 more in there and be back to myself tomorrow.
All right, I'll give you a call.
Mason Day and Jackson Bradley's a really good match down there at 157. Brownsburg's Mason Day up 1-0 over Jackson Bradley at Cowan. I believe Bradley 2-time placer.
Not sure, but I know that Brent Beck and Arbery are tied at 1 in the third period with 1:39 left. They're in a neutral situation.
Man, MJ's beating up Hedgewood 13-2, and Hedgewood was 2-time qualifier already.
Oh, my gosh. Arbery, is he going to get that 3 on the edge? Oh, no, he did. He did get it. They're out of bounds. 4-1 now.
Bradley was a two-time placer. I was correct. He took 4th last year and 3rd or 8th the year before. And Day's a 2-time qualifier.
16-2 now for Staples. Cut and run time.
1-1 down there with Bradley and Day.
Brant's going to get the escape. 4-2. He needs a takedown. Oh, Arbery muscling right now.
That was cool. He almost finished that.
Little underhook throw into a thigh pry.
Arbery's, this is his dad. He used to coach at Maryville back in the day when Leslie was a kid. Hedgewood is at 19-3.
Yeah.
So is it? Nope, 16 now. They didn't score it. I thought they scored on the edge there.
Let's see. Brant's back to the middle. Arbery's strolling back, taking his time.
Bradley Day 1-1, 50 seconds left. Period 3. Neutral. Both guys dead center looking. Nice shot there by Bradley. Misses. Day in on a reattack. Sits him to his butt. Going to try to hop over. Jackson tries to roll him through. He's in danger there. That's where that danger rule. He's actually almost pinned.
Stalling red. Brant Cadet, that's going to help out a little bit. He's still down by 2, though.
Mason Day with a 3-point takedown. 20 seconds left. Oh my God! He chin whipped him. He's stuck, guys. He's pinned.
Chin whip.
He's pinned.
Staples is in a chin whip.
Oh my God! Staples up 16-3, and he's pinned. They're not calling it.
His hands underneath.
No,
his hands underneath the scapulas.
Did he call it?
Fall.
Did he call it? No.
Leader's getting yelled at right now.
Brownsburg's Mason Day, your winner on that number 4.
What just happened?
I don't know. I think they stopped the match and gave him 4 near fall. Match over. Staples wins 16-10.
He did get the fall?
No fall.
Oh my God. It's that Matt. I'm telling you. Good Lord. Brent Beck down 4-3, loses to Arbery. Holy crap.
Moving on down to 165.
That was a match over there, man.
Head coach is extremely upset.
Yeah. He don't like the John, but you know what?
Hey, man, I'm up here. I'm not on the whistle.
I don't know what's
he's
saying.
He's close to it, so that was crazy.
I like John.
So 165, here we go.
From Hamilton Heights, the Huskies, Michael K.
Rhoda Bush, McCullough. We got Shama versus Jesus.
Wow.
We got Little Pereira's got to take on Jesus.
Wow. I'm just.
Michael Major from Penn Leonardo.
I seen that Indiana Matt last night were saying that Jesus might be like the Santa Claus version of God, because you know how Santa's got all little helpers and stuff, and everybody named Jesus.
What's in your cup?
That's just crazy. I'm just quoting Indiana Matt right now. That's Joe. Joe and Mike.
Man, this is some good match. Oh my gosh, Roddenbush just picked his opponent up. He picked Chance McCullough up and just dropped him straight to his back, and he's trying to finish the match in the first 15 seconds. Do you see that?
Yep. We got Palat on
strong.
1, and we have Santiago on 4. Leo had a good match his last one.
He's stuck, guys. Roddenbush has got his guy dead to rights. I mean, 15. That is tight. He switched it off to a headlock.
That's a headlock, dude. Headlock's at state.
He went body lock first, switched off to a headlock, and there it is.
Headlocks are free.
That kid's head was turning purple.
I had that moment before. That was a guy I shouldn't have beat. I beat, and his face was purple.
Happens.
Headlock, too.
Gavin Davis almost in that offense wrestle. Man, that's a match right there. I didn't realize that. Gavin Davis, Michael Cain are wrestling. That's a good matchup. Gavin Davis, Belmont, right?
That's right.
Michael Cain.
Adrian's got a single. He's got a cradle locked up on the near side.
He's been on a mission.
Split leg.
In, there it goes.
Let's go.
He's got that cradle.
Shama. Little Pereira looking to get that cradle locked up here. Split leg in there. That is painful. There it is. Now sink. There's the fall. Attaboy, Pereira. Good job, Palat. AP with another fall.
Ooh, you got Vinny Freeman and Xavier Smith coming up.
Yeah.
Penn and
Still think
Fishers.
Freeman's got that by 4.
It's just Fishers can let it fly. He's tough.
It's
I
Indiana.
said Fish. I meant Smith, but he's from Fishers. Xavier can let it fly. I mean, he's All-American, I believe, at Greco.
Santiago and Major still knotted at 0 over there on mat 4. Going into the second period, 2 seconds left. Choice will be, we're going neutral. All right. Here we go. All over under. Double overs right now. Major with Santiago. Still in the old double overs. He tries for the little throw right there. Santiago says not happening. Body lock throws don't happen that easy. Out of bounds. Restart. We have a minute 24 seconds left. Landon Terry and Waylon Kressel coming up too for 75. That one's going to be good. Really good matches coming up. Right now we got a good one going on. 0-0 still. Second period. Major Santiago. Slide by attempt, not happening. Santiago stops. Davis with a 3-0 lead on Kane. That's in the second period with 55 seconds left. We got 47 seconds left in this period. Still 0-0. We're bringing on Noel Verduzco here. Got his second win out there. How'd that feel out there, kiddo?
It felt pretty good.
Not too bad. You're working through a lot of these guys. I'm seeing a lot of opportunities where you're really putting in your offense, and you're not allowing them to get into their offense. What's that? What's the method you got working for you?
Just attack first and keep attacking, basically.
I like that. You know, if you're consistently on the attack, you're not going to let them open up their offense. The good thing is your reattacks are really fast today. Their sloppy shots is what you're countering on, and hopefully we see a lot more of those crappy shots thrown at you so we can see you score.
Yeah.
Really proud of the way you're doing stuff. I mean, I got a lot invested in you. I remember you, little itty-bitty boy, when over there at Maxim when little kids are dropping turd nuggets on the mat. You remember that,
Yeah,
don't
I
you?
remember that, yeah.
And now we're here in high school, freshmen. It's fun to sit here and watch you compete down there. What was it like to walk out there yesterday morning, though?
It felt I was excited, honestly. It was really different. Felt like I belonged here, honestly.
Okay, good. Because I know you've been working towards this for a long time, and then I know freshmen, when they first walk out, like, wow, okay,
Yeah.
here it is.
Yeah, I felt honestly really comfortable. I feel comfortable wrestling on the mat and everything.
Good. You know, you're born to do this. I told your mom when you were little, I said he's going to win a state championship when he gets older. I don't know how many he's going to win. It's up to him. But he'll be there. He'll be dancing. And she's like, you think so? And I was like, yeah, I do. And a couple years of me and then sending you over to coach English.
Yeah.
The two crazy guys for a coach, man. That really worked out well for you, didn't it?
It's not bad.
Not bad, right? All right, so how you think Cam's going to be doing in this next match? You know, Evan and you and Cam, you're the three amigos right now.
I think we're going to go 3 for 3, honestly, for the state.
I like it. I could see you guys bringing 3 championships home, too, if you guys stay on your offense and don't let them get into theirs. But honestly, there's not many more people rooting for you more than I am. I promise you that, kiddo.
Yeah.
All right. I appreciate you jumping on with us, and I'll let you get back to working what you're doing again. But we'll see you here whooping some butt again tonight, all right?
Well, you know it.
Noel Verduzco, 113 from Lowell. Good little wrestler. Coach English is going to go get him prepped and get him ready to go. 1-0 Major, 20 seconds left over Santiago. Santiago, they're in the neutral. Santiago has to get himself a post and shot. The post is there because Major's reaching. There's snap, snap. Shot. 9 seconds. Major trying to hang on to him as much as he can. Leo trying to separate to get a shot. He does most of his work from separation. He's going to lose 1-0 against Michael Major. Good match. Those are tough to lose, those 1-0 matches. Good job by Leo. He'll still be moving on here. We'll figure out what place he gets towards the end of the day. Still have Michael Kane and Gavin Davis going on. Davis with a 7-5 lead. Takes a shot, does Kane. They move out of bounds. 8 seconds left. Back to the center. Kane with another shot. In on a single, but Davis pancaked him. And that's the end of the match. Davis is going to get the win here, 7-5. That's your 165 matchup. Davis will move on. Now we're going to get into our 175s. Waylon Kressel and Landon Terry on mat 1. Vince Freeman, Xavier Smith on mat 3. Julian Weems and Michael Morton on mat 4. It's Stebbins and, what is that? Coy Bender? Is that Bender over there? That is Bender. So we're going to be paying attention to mat number 3. Vinny Freeman taking on Xavier Smith. That's a really good one. Penn versus Fishers. All right, does a circle. That was weird. Xavier did like a little circle spin around. All right, I like it. Freeman working 2-on-1. Now he's got an overhook on the left. Shot attempt by Smith. Freeman says no. Back to the center. Post left by Freeman. Collar tie right by Freeman. Overhook on the right-hand side by Smith on Freeman. Freeman's trying to grab that wrist and bring it back so there's not no dragged by. Still forehead to forehead. Good snap and shot by Vinny. He took a great angle on that one. Snap and created an angle. Back to the center. There's the whistle. 1:14 seconds left. Still 0-0. Forehead to forehead. Vinny slides his head into the pocket now. Still trying to stay out of that 2-on-1 by Smith. Smith likes to work on that Russian 2-on-1. Shot by Smith, low single, banking him to his butt. He's going to get 3 out of it. He did it on the edge. Now they go out of bounds. Nicely done, Vinny. Bottom man set. Top man cover. Vinny covers. Drops to a single and then releases. 1 point, Xavier Smith. Level change by Smith. Over tie by Freeman on the right side. Now working fingers. They back out of it. Separate. Head tap. Back into the fingers. Forehead to forehead now. Shot attempt by Smith. Re-attack by Freeman. He's still on the leg. He's going to come out behind and get the 3. That should have been the 3 there. There's the 3. Boots in. Out of bounds. Great job. Getting some good calls by these refs down here, man. Gotta love having these good refs down here at State. Not that we don't have them everywhere, but this is the perfect time to have them. Number 5, man, he's doing a great job today too. Freeman in on a shot. Still on the leg. They're going to get out of bounds. Restart. The cutest little towel boy out there, Troy Hahn, he's about to tap the referee. 3 seconds left in this period. 6-1 right now, Freeman. There's the cover. There's the whistle. They stay there until the end of the period. Choice will be for Freeman. Freeman defers. He's got a 6-1 lead. Xavier Smith goes bottom. Freeman's been doing well on the top, so probably wasn't a great idea. Unless Freeman cuts. Because he's really good on his feet right now. Dropping to a single. What happened? Oh, they were too close to the camera. We got blood time? We got blood time. All right. I like it. Working through it. Couple more and we'll have it. Cleaning up the blood. I like how the refs are getting involved on it too. The side ref, he's helping out. Great teamwork done this week by the referees and the officials. Even the interpreters coming out to the mat when there's situations and helping out. I appreciate that, man. You got when all the officials that are in the building are paying attention. That's nice because we got you know how many officials we have in the stands with all of us parents. Shot attempt by Smith, not happening. Freeman gave him the escape. Minute 16 left. Freeman in the front headlock, trying to go behind. He's going to get the 3 on Smith. He's got both legs and his hand on the mat. What the heck? Potentially confused. I think that the coach is too. He's wanting to take it to the side. Oh, we got more blood time. Ha ha. It is. One more and we got the 8.5. Man, from 144 to 175, we got 8. Good Lord. Vinny's over there talking with his coach. They're going to bring him back now. Now they got all the blood cleaned up. Freeman with a 9-2 lead. He's going to be on top. 1 minute and 3 seconds left in the second period. Xavier Smith set. Freeman covers. There's the whistle. Freeman chop left. Tight waist. Chop left. Tight waist again. Drops to a single. Trips. They're on the edge. Releases. There's the escape. Freeman circles him out. Nice down block and then circle in to get Smith out of bounds. We're in a neutral starting off. There's a whistle. 45 seconds left. Smith in a bad situation with his head control. Ends up getting a 3 out of it. Out of bounds. What? They didn't give him the 3 on that one? Oh, my goodness. He had both legs, both laid out, both stopped. If I was the coach, I would at least ask him to go ask the other ref. 3-point takedown. That's right. I ain't trying to go against Vinny, but a call is a call, and I want the right call all the time. And the referee, the side judge, made the right call and helped out the head judge. I like it. There's the escape by Freeman. Now it is 10-6. Man, really good job by these officials. Very few situations where I was confused. I mean, They got a pretty good competent intelligence when it comes to wrestling. Some of the stuff is a little bit farther out there, I think, that just makes no sense. So I ain't never going to understand it. But Freeman still 10-6, 2 seconds left, or 9 seconds left. Now it's 10-9 in the second period.
On mat number 2, your winner, the Eagles' TAKEDOWN.
Choice will be Freeman. He's going to choose bottom. He's up 10-9 right now. This is a really close match. Stebbins and Bender, that was a good one, 6-1. Optional start for Smith. Freeman comes up, turns and faces. There's his one. 11-9 now, Freeman. Back into that Russian. Collar tie right. Freeman shot. Stuck up underneath. He's got elbow control right now. He's got to circle away from that. Slide by attempt by Smith. It didn't happen. We're moving back to the center. 1:34 left. 11-9 now, Freeman. Working ties. Collar tie right, collar tie right. Both opponents have a collar tie on, forehead to forehead. Snap. In the fingers right now. Freeman, underhook on the left. Throw by attempt by Smith. Freeman's got one leg in, one leg out. They're on the edge right here. He can't give up a takedown. Out of bounds. Stalling? Or is it fleeing the mat? Eleven to 9, 50 seconds left. Vinny in a shot. Are they out of bounds? Technical violation. 1 point green. Fleeing the mat. That will be 12 to 9 now, Vinny. He's out of bounds. We got an injury time. We do. Injury time. He's being looked at right now on the sideline. Vinny being talked to. 12 to 9. 1 minute and 20 seconds left in the injury time. 35 seconds left in the match. Back to the middle. Vinny on a shot right off the bat. Sits him to his butt. Elevator attempt by Smith, not happening. Now they're in a wizard situation. 12 to 9 Freeman. 50-50, 20 seconds left. Somebody's got a limp arm. There's the stalemate. Ooh. Boy, that was insane. Vinny going to take a shot right here. 18 seconds left. Oh, blood time. There's our 9th one. We just made it past both days. It's a great state now. It's not complete until you get enough blood. Vinny's just watching contently here. I wonder how much of this stoppage is actual blood time and how much is actual cleanup. In the center. They tie. Freeman forehead to forehead, ear to ear. Now he's reshot. Defense, reshot. Good job. 10 seconds left. Vinny got a single up in the air. Trying to get 3 out of this. He's got 1 foot in. I don't know. Either way, 5 seconds. 12 to 9. Here comes the shot. Caution on both. Are you kidding me? You did it. You put your hands on him and then moved your hands. Shot. Freeman just denying. He's going to win another one. He's moving on. 12-9 victory for Freeman. That one was good. We got Caesar Salas and Michael White coming up here, folks. That one's going to be good. Then we have Ethan Farnell and Sear Godwine. They'll be taking on each other on mat 2. Gunnar Henry and Kendricks Harrison going to be taking on, I'll be wrestling on mat 4. And then Kyle Harden and Xavier Palacios on mat 3. We're going to be focused on mat 1, where Caesar Salas is going to be taking on Michael White. Should be a good match here. Michael White's tough.
Mat number 4, Brownsburg's Gunnar Henry and New Prairie's Devin Kendricks Harrison.
Here we go. They shook hands. There's the whistle. Oh, nope. Caution right off the bat on White. I like it. Shot, high C by White. Salas is too strong, folks. White's trying to dump. Salas trying to get his leg back out. Oh, working hands. There should be a 2 or there's 2 legs involved in it. There should be 3. Out of bounds. 3-0 right now. White over Salas. I think that was the first time this year I saw him get scored on first. Oh, we got a pinning situation over here with Farnell and Godwine. Salas trying to fight hands underneath. White on the left-hand side. Got a hook on Salas' left leg. Salas' legs are free now. He's got to come up. On bottom, there's 54 seconds left. I'm sorry, a minute left. Salas almost with a reversal there. He's definitely going to get an escape. Still controlled by White. Get your escape, kiddo. There you go. Circle, circle, circle. They're on the edge right now. Salas trying to get that leg free on White. This is where you rip his face off with a crossface. Crossfaces are free. Oh, your face is right there. Let me grab my forearm and put it on your nose and then rip your face back to your heel. Oh, you don't have my leg anymore. Weird. Salas on bottom. Salas set. Top man cover. Covers on the left. Salas leg split. Tries to come up to clear his legs. Right into a tilt by White. He's getting swipes now. A fall! He reached to try to cut his hands off, and when he tried to break his hands, he ended up getting pinned from the tilt. Oh my goodness, I did not see that happening. Look how Caesar is too. He's not upset. That's a gentleman right there, dude. Anybody's going to be happy to have that kid in their wrestling room. Let me tell you, that is a humble kid. Did not see that happening, folks. We'll check the scores over here on Ethan Farnell and Godwine. Farnell's got a 10-1 lead right now. That made me sad. Did not see that coming. Kyle Harden up 6-1 on Xavier Palacios. Gunnar Henry in a close one with Kendricks Harrison, 5-3. Gunnar out there sporting the bald head, man. He looks rowdy with that bald head. He's in on a shot right now. We're going to go into a waterfall situation. Kendricks trying to be smart in this situation, not give it up, but he does. Gunnar's got an 8-3 lead now. It's period 2, 1 minute left. Farnell now 14-1. Harden with a 6-1 to lead with 1 minute and 22 seconds left in the second period. 7-1 lead now. Henry with 40 seconds left. Second period. He's got an 8-3 lead. He's got a wing on the left-hand side. There's another takedown for Harden. Harden's got a 10-1 lead now on Palacios. Short time, Gunnar Henry, 15 seconds left. 8-3. Farnell and Godwine are going to go back to the center. Third period starts. We're going to go neutral. 8-3. Henry will lead. Dump situation. Kendricks Harrison couldn't get it. I think Henry's going to get a 3 out of this. He does. We got Godwine and Farnell over there, 14-5. It's taking a little bit of time, injury time. That hurt his knee a little bit. That's on the knee that he has the brace on. Here's some advice to you kids out there. If you've got a hurt left knee, wear a brace on both knees. That way it doesn't look like it's an actual hurt knee. It looks like you just like to wear knee pads. Don't let them see this. You can't really help it with the shoulder situations if you're taped up. But if you can tape one up, tape the other one up. It's not like you're wearing a cast. 10-1 right now. Harden over Palacios. Palacios is going to get a reversal, so I get to say 2. 14-5 with 45 seconds left on the blood time for Farnell, or injury time for Farnell and Godwine. So he's got 30 seconds left on that injury time. Might want to cut that real quick just in case something else happens. All right, stop injury time at 26. Or just let it keep going. They stopped it at 18 seconds. So we're going into the third period. Right off the bat, 14-5. Godwine snapping in on a single. And it's that knee you don't want to have it on. Ooh, got to be careful. Going to go out of bounds here. Uh-oh. Godwine gets 3 on that. 14-8 now. It was just 14-2. That knee, that strap starting to come apart on his knee. You might want to stop the match and fix that. His equipment's becoming unusable. There, time stops. He's fixed it himself. Good job, kiddo. Farnell's limping a little bit. Henry up 11-4. 13 seconds left. That one's all but over. 15-8. 1 minute left for Godwine and Farnell. Farnell just fell into a shot and still got both heels. If I was Farnell, I'm hanging out right here for 45 seconds. Nobody's getting points. Oh, he gives up the 3. 15-11. Now he cuts. Gives him the escape. Godwine trying to get another 3 here. Why'd you go around front? You had another 3, kiddo. Stalling red. 16-11, 19 seconds left. Oh, strap came undone again. Here's where you hit him with a stall or caution. That's third time that thing's come apart. You should have had it taped. (16-11), 14 seconds left. Godwine needs a big one. He's got to have a throw here. Not going to get it. That's going to be the end of it. Farnell's going to get the win, 16-11. Austin Redding. We got Reading versus Caden Brewer coming up. And we have Travis Hankey versus Jet Goldsberry. Noah Weaver versus Malachi Evans. Let's go Malachi. You got your work cut out for you on that one. Malachi did really well in his last couple matches.
Mechanic-wise, Ethan Farnell remaining unbeaten on the season as your winner on mat number 2.
Well, he's limping off right now. Farnell's being helped off.
Mat number 1 from Heritage Hills, Jet Goldsberry. And from Northridge, Travis Hinkey.
Hankey and Goldsberry on mat 1.
Mat number 2.
Bartosic and Faleur on mat 2.
And from Franklin Community, Kellen.
Oh, man, we got 3 of our boys on the mats right now.
Number 3,
That's going to be tough for me to call this one.
and Crown Point.
I'm going to jump around to each mat.
On mat number 4 from Rossville, Noah Weaver. From Penn, Malachi Evans.
Bartosic's underway. They're in the ties right now. Good snaps. Bartosic's had a great state series. Reading and Brewer are underway. Evans and Weaver are underway. All forehead to forehead right now. Snaps. Shot by Weaver on Evans. Bartosic with a shot out of bounds. Weaver gets the takedown. Evans gets released. Brewer gets a takedown on Reading. Reading trying to fight out of that. He's got to pop his head out of there. He's got the leg on the opposite side. Stalemate. We get a blood time. Yeah, we did get a blood time. Number 9. Weaver and Evans. Weaver, that kid, 9-3 right now. And I'm going to tell you right now, Malachi's tough. Weaver's just putting it on him. His shots, his offense is so quick. Snap, shot by Malachi. Not happening. Still blood time over there with Reading and Brewer. Right now, Bartosic is 0-0 still with Faleur. Bartosic with a good snap down. 26 seconds left in that match, or that first period. Reading back underway with Brewer. Brownsburg, Crown Point. Right now, we got Brownsburg in first with 127 points. Center Grove in second with 71.5. Crown Point in third with 54.5. Avon, 46 points. Delta, 36.5. Warren Central at 36.5. And Lowell at 32. You got Mater Dei at 26. They're in 8th place. 9th place is Palestine, tied with Roncalli at 23. Reading still down 3-0. Noah's up 12-3. He's going to choose bottom in the second period. Reading coming up. Arm lever by Brewer. Tight waist on the left-hand side by Brewer. Riding on the right. Reading with his head on the mat. Not looking like he's moving very quick right now. 3-0 into the first period. We're going to go into the second. Choice will be reading. He's going to defer.
For Russell's Noah Weaver.
And you got Brewer's going to choose bottom. Noah Weaver killed it. He did really good against Evans. Evans was doing everything he could. He just couldn't. Bartozik's with a 1-0 lead right now. They're in a neutral situation. He got his escape in the second period. Reading riding tough right now. 15 seconds into the second period. He's working out an arm lever too on the left side. Maybe a hammer lock. Has to let go. Brewer on both knees working up. Oh my goodness. Reading throwing in the boots at 2:15. Oh my goodness. He's got him flat. That's scary. Oh, there's your cross shoulder lock. Brewer trying to kick the boot off of the cross body right. If he doesn't be careful, he's going to give up a 3 or a reversal here to Brewer. He does. Brewer on the left side now with a wing on the right. Bartozik still with a 1-0 lead, 34 seconds left in the second period. Cade Brewer with a 6-0 lead, 50 seconds left in the second period against Austin Reading. Reading trying to come back out back door, scoop up the leg. Maybe he can get a reversal out of this. 36 seconds left to do it. He's got to work up. Work up. Don't get the stalemate, kid. Bartozik gets takedown. 4-0 on his. 5 seconds left. Great takedown. Reading got a cradle locked up. 20 seconds left and gets pushed out of bounds. Cade is tough. Restart, 12 seconds left. Five to nothing Brewer over Reading. 12 seconds, second period. Bartozik up 4-0 in the third period. He's on top right now. He started that way in the third. There's the end of the second period for Brewer and Reading. Choice will be Reading. Any blood? Attaboy, Troy. No blood. I thought there was. We're still stuck on 9. 9 in the first session, though. Brewer Reading on their feet right now. Bartozik and Fallour 4-0. Minute 12 left. Fallour's on bottom. Reading and Brewer working in the neutral position. Reading with a 2-on-1 Russian on the left side. Working fingers now on the left. Back to the Russian. Brewer trying head control. Staying in the pocket. Now they're ear to ear. Shot by Brewer. Reading seeing that one coming. Brewer might be able to step through and get a Merkel if he's careful here. If he puts he does. He puts the boot in. He's going to get the Merkel. If he throws him over right here, he can put a Reading to his back, and we don't want that. Bartozik 4-0 lead, 30 seconds left. I think he got hit with a stall on that one. Riding parallel. Hankey with a 6-1 lead right now in the third period over Jet Goldsberry. Caden Brewer with an 8-0 lead right now on Austin Reading. Bartozik 4-0, working on the top right now, 20 seconds left. Can't give up no reversals or anything here. There's the escape. That's not what you want to do. 4-1 now, 11 seconds left. You don't want to get thrown. He tries to throw to Bartozik. Bartozik stops it, puts him to his back. 1 second left. He's going to get 4 backs. That would be 11-1 victory for Jaden Bartozik. Austin Redding with another blood time. That's number 10. We did good yesterday. 21 blood times. We're at number 10 already, and we're going to be going till 10 o'clock tonight. Reading set. Brewer set. There's the whistle. 55 seconds left. 8-0 Brewer. Hanging on the right side. Reading tries to go for a Granby. Little roll. Doesn't work. He's got to free his leg now. Inside, Brewer's covering on the right. He needs to free his right leg, get his hips free, and start coming up. All right, yeah. Brewer's a little upset that his fingers got cranked on right there, but Reading was doing exactly what I taught kids to do. Send them home with one less digit. No points were taken away. Brewer just stood there shaking his hands like, ow. He's hooking a boot in on the left side. Guillotine on the right. He's content to hang out here. There's 9 seconds left. Back to the center, restart. Brewer hops to the left. Reading tries switch. Can't get it. He's going to lose 8-0. Cade Brewer's going to move on. Reading's going to go into the placement matches of the consolations. Up on mat 1, Caleb Evans and Lucas Zimborski. Then we have Marley and Declan Guard. Then we have Cameron Hazlitt on number 3 with Isaiah Kuhlman. And Max Forrester versus William Gehrig. After the heavyweights, we will cut the feed, and we're going to go to a new stream. So hopefully you guys come back for the next one with the semis and the consolations. To remind you, you're listening to Takedown Time in the region, built by Union Carpenters on the Region Sports Network, where the region comes to wrestle. Before we get into all those, I want to remind you that Mayor Pete Land and the Crown Point Pace Department are proud to support Crown Point Bulldogs athletics and say, go Bulldogs. Crown Point remains dedicated to preserving history, celebrating everyday life, providing the best in-city services, and encouraging smart growth. Try your luck at designing a new city logo. The City of Crown Point's St. Patrick's Day logo decorating contest is open. Entries must be hand-drawn and include elements of St. Patrick's Day. Participants must be 17 and under. Download the logo contest form by visiting crownpoint.info/St. Pat's. We're underway now on every mat. Working the edges on every mat. Restart on every mat. Back to the center on every mat. Heavyweights, man. Dancing bears out here. Hazlitt circling really well. He's got his work cut out for him. Isaiah Kuhlman isn't an easy wrestling match. Kuhlman from Leo. He's got his hands full with the freshman. And the number one thing you don't want to do with the freshman is go upper body. As soon as you think, oh, he's little, I'm bigger than him, boy, you're in trouble. Zimborski, forehead to forehead. Now he slides his head to the pocket. Wrestling the edge. He's controlling Evans right now. Hazlitt back to the restart. Forrester with the takedown. Forrester, boy, I'll tell you what, back in the hallway underneath, he's got his own blow-up bed and everything down there. Purple and matches Brownsburg, too. Hazlitt, slide by. That's his favorite move. Can't get the trip, though. Forrester with the fall. He'll get a first period fall with 4 seconds left. Into the first period with Hazlitt and Kuhlman, 0-0. Zimborski's got a 3-0 lead with 7 seconds left with Caleb Evans. Declan Guard and Marley still at 0. They're in the second period now. Guard gets his escape. He's up 1-0. There's the flip for Zimborski. Zimborski, he'll get choice. Evans deferred to him, so Lucas is going to take bottom. Hazlitt, still 0-0, second period. I wonder whose choice it was. Hazlitt in on a single. Got to sit him to his butt now. Attaboy, used his head, sat him to his butt. 3-0, Hazlitt with the boots in. Now you go right under the armpit and right over the neck, and you start bending them like a banana, baby. Start torquing the smaller part of that lumbar. Get up underneath them armpits next, and then extend them again, and then hit him with a crossface. Cameron's 2 out of 3 right now. All he's got to do is hit him with a crossface. Pulling the elbows and flattening him back out. Great job by Hazlitt. He's got to work, though. He's got the boots in. Don't want to get a stall here. Bottom's got to work, too. Bottom's head on the mat. Hands not even moving. Zimborski gets the escape. He's up 4-0. Declan Guard still 1-0. Declan, 31 seconds left in that match, in the second period there. Hazlitt, 3-0, 35 seconds left. We're going to get a stalemate restart. Bottom man's getting set. Zimborski still forehead to forehead in a neutral position. 1 minute left in that match. He's got a 4-0 lead. Guard 1-0 still. 8 seconds left in the second period. Getting ready to move into the third. Forrester, I guess, didn't get the pin. They talked it over. They're still wrestling. Hazlitt still riding tough, man. Getting the boots back in. Kuhlman's going to have a heck of a time getting them boots out from Cam. Got this little freshman backpacking him right now. It's funny, this morning Hazlitt went up to English and he's like, Coach, it's messed up. These guys are all bigger than me. Like, yeah, you're in the same weight. You're the small. He goes, yeah, but I'm the smallest one. That doesn't matter, kiddo. You're the youngest, too. He's going to choose bottom. Hazlitt goes to the bottom. Zimborski goes out of bounds with Evans. We got a banger going over here with Garrick and Forrester. They're beating the pants off each other. It looks like they're swinging and everything. They're getting so rowdy. Forrester's tough, though. He likes that stuff. Hazlitt makes it up to his feet. Tries to get neutral here. Chin whip, couldn't do it. It's hard to throw 260 pounds in a chin whip. He can go back the other side, though, and step over Ramos style. If he locks the leg, gets an assassin. He gets the reversal. 2. Hazlitt now with a 5-0 lead in the third period, 125. If he can get him flat and get them boots in, this game's over. Zimborski 4-0 right now. Marley and Declan Guard 1-1 in the third period. 36 seconds left in that match with Guard and Marley. These are our top 8 for 285 right here. Zimborski, in on a shot, misses. He's got a minute and 13 in the third. Hazlitt's got 51 seconds left in the third. He's up 5-0. Guard and Marley 1-1, 7 seconds left. We could get extras. Yeah. Overtime. Declan Guard and Jakari Marley. Zimborski, 52 seconds left. He's getting pushed out of bounds and getting hits with a stall. He's going to need a circle in that situation. Cameron Hazlitt, 31 seconds left, 5-0 lead. Forrester wins 7-2. Markey and Guard still 1-1, 15 seconds left in that overtime. Hazlitt's going to get the win here, 5 seconds left. 5-0. Freshman moving on into the semis. He's 2 matches away from being a heavyweight champ. He could be the youngest to ever do it in Indiana at a higher weight. Zimborski gets the win. We're moving closer and closer to a part 4, Zach. I'm sorry, part 5 between these two. Right now it's 3-1 Hazlitt over Zimborski. Zimborski got the first one, and Hazlitt got the next 3. There's the escape now by Markey. Markey's forcing Guard out of bounds. Warren Central, Jakari Markey, and you got Declan Guard from Rochester. Forehead to forehead. 5 seconds left in this second overtime. Ultimate tiebreaker 2 coming up, and he's going to give him the escape. Fat man rolls are free, man. You don't want to give up 2 here. Now it's 2-2. They're going to work from the neutral. 30 seconds to wrestle. 20 seconds left. Trying to fight inside control. They're forehead to forehead here. Wrist control on the left side. 11 seconds left. 2-2. After this match, we're going to be going switching our feed to another feed here. So we're going to another stream after this. End of the period. Here's TB3. Guard's going to choose bottom. You're listening to Takedown Time in the Region. Built by Union Carpenters on the Region Sports Network, where the Region comes to wrestle. Declan Guard trying to get to his feet. Markey trying for a cradle. Declan Guard gets the escape. He's going to be moving on to the semis. I like that. They allowed Declan to throw his headgear to his coaches right there without hitting him for a point. And he walked around yelling. I like that. Let him celebrate a little bit.
We will take a short 15-minute break, and we will be ready.
All right, 15-minute break for everybody. I want to see you guys all back here or hear you guys all back here. You're listening to Takedown Time in the Region, built by Union Carpenters on the Region Sports Network, where the Region comes to wrestle.